Good Friday, friend. Normally our message comes out to you on was Wednesday and Thursday. This week it's been a hectic week, and I wanted to share the story with you because you might be somebody that's going to go through a familiar process, and I would like, no matter who you do business with, I'd feel good knowing that I helped out somebody make better decisions, giving them information maybe they didn't know. Maybe you do know this, but right now I want to give you an emotional update on the Murfreesboro, Tennessee real estate market. We can look at numbers, you can look at stats, you can look at all that data, but I want to tell you how customers feel and why it's so difficult right now. Let's take a buyer. The buyers could concede a lot easier when they were paying 3% for homes that were higher priced. As prices went up, mortgage rates, they kept dropping. So it was easy for a buyer to make those decisions. It also helped them be more certain with the decision because of how many people they were competing against. It's a lot easier to make the decision to buy something if there's 4 or 5 other people that are trying to buy it. What's going on in the last year is prices have held up there a lot more than most people thought, and the rates have hung up there. The rates are still, you can probably get an FHA loan in the 5s, but there's still some mortgage insurance you've got to pay. So buyers are uncertain. Sellers are also uncertain because it's a new norm. No longer can you put your home on the market and sell it within 2 or 3 days. A lot of homes now are taking 45, 60 days, and most properties are going to be reduced after they've been on the market 30 days. So you're starting to see more price reduction. So there's a frustration that sets in with sellers. They want to give up. They don't want to give as much. So you've got two emotionally empty people battling right now, and a lot of people are backing out of deals. That's what's so hard right now, is to keep deals together. You got to get a deal, you got to keep it, and then you got to close it. Right now, the level of commitments are not like what we're used to. Both parties, both sides are more willing to let go because we're not getting what we wanted to for the house. The buyer does not care about paying for these rates. So it's a very challenging time. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do to make better decisions during this time? Is you need to understand the other person, whether it's a buyer or a seller. You need to know what most of these people are thinking. If a home just comes on the market and you've got multiple offers, which are still going on right now, those sellers definitely feel like they're in control. But if you're buying a home that has been on the market for 60, 70 days and they've been reduced, you come in there with a lower offer. So at some point, they're going to throw in the towel, and the deal will die if you keep asking for things. So, man, it is a tough market right now to keep both sides emotionally stable. A lot of them are dipping down because it's so many. It's just, you got to pay this for the house. Then you got to look at this payment. It's crazy how high payments are. I just can't believe how high these payments are. So if you're going to buy a house, just understand there's only so much. Even though a home may be on the market for a while, there's still only so much you can negotiate before you start to over-negotiate. When you start over-negotiating, the other side's going to throw in the towel a lot sooner. So right now, man, we're in a tough market. We're in a tough market because of how uncertain everybody is, buyers and sellers. Hopefully throughout the year, it gets a little bit better. It's better if you know this. If it's a buyer's market, when there's a lot more inventory on the market, at least we know the sellers know, the buyers know. Right now, in limbo. Hopefully it works itself out. Hopefully this helps.